series Talkshow! Another day again to kick it with an interesting topic about Philippine history. And for today's guest, we have Miss Geraldine Parpan and Miss Jenaline Parpan.
Hello! Thank you for inviting us here in Talkshow!
So question number 1. If you have lived during the time of the Americans in the Philippines, how would you have responded to the policies they introduced to our country?
I would question the motivation and their decision.
Yes, me too. But if I have lived during those times, I would be doubtful of their intentions, as Philippines had just been freed from the painful grasps of Spanish colonization. It would be difficult to trust again, especially the foreign people, regarding with the generosity of their actions. The policies would have been perceived by me as white facades of them towards executing their dark propagandas.
Second question. How did the Filipinos react to the military and civil government established by the Americans?
The intentions of the Americans over the Philippines was not really as genuine as what people of today's generation ought to believe. By the time that the United States established their military and civil government here in our country, the Filipinos again fought back for the second time as a war for independence. As America's occupying force attempted to build another colonial regime, they desired to expand their territory, and they have seen Philippines as an opportunity for commercial use to have their control over Asia. And yes, that's it.
So next question. What sparked the Filipinos' desire to achieve independence?
A lot. From the first Filipino War for Independence against Spaniards, war arose to fight for equality, to stop abuses, and to open opportunities designed for us that the colonial government stole. And again, in the chapter of Philippine-American War, the U.S. envisioned the Philippines as their protectorate or colony and believed the Filipinos were incapable of self-government. And the Filipinos did not swap their way out of Spanish colony just to be a colony once again of other countries. Similar with the Spanish regime, during that time, Americans also started with their intolerable abuses. American soldiers killed a little boy at Arroceros marketplace. The adjutants too of Aguinaldo were exposed to a public ridicule. And in America, an American guard slaughtered and killed a little boy for taking buunan from a Chinaman. And just like during the Spanish regime, houses also were searched. And on the following days, numerous unpleasant acts, Americans were exposed, which led again to another war of Filipinos for independence.
So last question. How would you describe and assess the present government under President Rodrigo Duterte?
For me, democracy.
Yes, Philippines had always been democratic, but I think in President Duterte's administration, it is safer and the government has been more transparent with its affairs. A lot of opportunities too, as what I observed, have opened, and the military power was much more strengthened than it was before.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for watching and listening, and I hope a lot of you learned something from this segment about history. Take care!